Hello class 10 children. Now today we'll be studying in Digital Documentation Advanced modifying an image. Yesterday we studied about how to insert an image in the document. Now today once we have inserted the image, how to modify it. So when you insert a new image, you need to modify it according to the needs of the document. So we can modify an image through various ways. So first one is using the picture toolbar. Now whenever you are inserting an image or you are selecting the already present image in the document, this picture toolbar appears. Or if it is not present, you can view it from View, Toolbars, Picture option. Now this picture control buttons from the picture toolbar can also be added to the standard toolbar. Two other toolbars known as graphic filter toolbar and color toolbar are also present. So graphic toolbar, filter toolbar, it can be placed anywhere on the window, and the color toolbar, it opens as a separate floating toolbar. So from these three toolbars, that is your picture toolbar, graphic filter toolbar and color toolbar, we can apply small corrections to the graphic or obtain special effects in our picture. So this is using the picture toolbar. Now in the same, we have graphics mode. Graphics mode means you can change the color of the image to grayscale by selecting the image and then selecting the grayscale from the graphics mode list. Then you can flip your image vertically or horizontally. First we will select the image and then click the relevant icon. We want to flip it vertically or horizontally. Then filters. Now you can apply various filters to your image, that are the graphic filters. For example, you can invert the image, smoothen it. Smoothen means you can soften the contrast of the image. Sharpen means you can increase the contrast. Then the next graphic filter is remove the noise, that is remove the single pixels from the image. Then next graphic filter is solarization, that means you can minimize too much light on the picture. Then aging is next graphic filter. It stimulates the effect of time on the picture. Then posterize, make a picture appear like a painting by reducing the number of colors used. Then pop art, modify the picture dramatically. Charcoal, you can display the image as a charcoal sketch. Then relief graphic filter, it adjusts the light source that will create shadow. Mosaic, you can join group of pixels into a single area of one color. So these are the various graphic filters present. Then color, using this toolbar, that is your graphic filter toolbar, to modify the individual red, green, blue color components as well as the brightness and contrast. Okay, so you can change the color of the image according to your need. If the result is not satisfactory, you can press Ctrl+Z to restore the default values. Then you have transparency. Transparency means to make the image more transparent. This is useful when you are creating a watermark or you are using the image as a background. That time you can adjust the transparency of the image. So this is one way, using the picture toolbar you can modify an image. The other way is using the formatting toolbar and picture dialog. Now when an image is selected, you can customize some aspects of its appearance using the formatting toolbar. So how will the formatting toolbar be shown? You will be right clicking on the image and selecting picture. So when you click on picture, you will get a complete box in which you have various things, the border, the background, all these things associated with the picture. So this is using the formatting toolbar and picture dialog. You just need to right click the picture, the image, and then select the option picture. Then the next is cropping the images. Cropping means you are interested in only certain part of the image, not the complete image. So you crop or cut off those parts. To start cropping the image, right click on it and select picture from the pop-up menu. Now when you select picture, in the picture only you get one tab known as crop, where you can cut out the unnecessary portions from the image. Now in the crop also you have various parameters. First parameter is keep the image size or keep the scale. That means when you are cropping it, the image size remains same. Plus you can enlarge or shrink the image. The next parameter in cropping is right, left, top and bottom. That how much you want your image to be cropped from the left, from the right, from the top and from the bottom. The next is width and height. The width and height fields of the image can be changed according to your need. So either scale or image size change as you enter the values in the left, right, top and bottom fields. So width and height of the image can be controlled in cropping. So basically these are the various ways to modify an image. The first one was using the picture toolbar. Then the next one is using the formatting toolbar, in which you just right click the picture and you clicked on the option picture. You got a complete dialog box with various options. And the next one was cropping the image. So children, this is how you can modify an image in OpenOffice.org base application by inserting an image and then making changes to it. So notes of this topic I will be giving later. You just understand it from the video. Thank you and have a nice day.